Welcome to LongStache.
Oh, hang on.
Uh-oh. LongStache. This is our Autumnal Equinox edition. I am Gerald from TarotStache. I am joined by my good friend Ritchie from Longman Tarot.
Thank you, my lovely.
Thank you. Today we are honoring Mabon or Mabon or Mabon.
Mabon, whatever you'd like to call Equinox.
Equinox, and we're doing quick balanced readings. See what I did there? And we're going to use the giveaway tool. So
Great.
And what we want you to do is we need you to be present for the readings. Everybody I know wants to know what it is. Hashtag balance. Hashtag balance. I'll also
Octothorpe, isn't it?
What was that?
Octothorpe.
Octothorpe balance. Yeah, so good memory. Well, see, and what's interesting is if I was like going, could I have people type in the word autumnal?
Oh,
is that fair?
Ask, isn't it?
And I thought it's not fair because we do have people who are watching and they are in the vernal equinox, so it's not fair for them.
They certainly are.
Yes.
Ostara. They're doing Ostara all over again.
Ostara. Hi, Sue.
Hi, Sue. Hello, my lovely.
And by the way, we have our amazing best chatters here. Beth has arrived. Thank you, Beth. Madame Maru.
Hi.
Deanne, Blue Crescent Tarot. And Sue, this if you want a reading, we will make it work for you because
we can do that.
We can do that. Are those new glasses, Ritchie?
Why, yes, they are.
They look good, don't they?
Thank you. Thank you. You can see my face much better now.
There you go. And that is much better because when they can't see your face, they have to see mine. Oh, and by the way, Beth is showing off. She knows how to write the word autumnal.
Good.
Gemma Lee, good to see you. One Bright Feather is here. This is the amazing Lori. New channel name. Nancy of Crohn's Intuition has joined us. Hello.
Lovely.
Plucky Heroine. Raven Tarot Meditation, who is on my channel giving Linda and I his understanding and exploration of the Tree of Life, and we're doing part 2 on Wednesday. So I have corrected the time. So Russ Bob's Barbara is here.
Hey.
Pamela Batchelor is here.
Good to see you again.
And Julie is here. Spiritual Alchemy Energy, Spiritual Alchemy Energy, the podcast with Julie.
I'm loving it.
Yes, and yep. Autumnal. Sherry Moe is here. Sonia is here. So
anyone else who's not commenting but here, hello.
Okay, you're making me pull these out, aren't you? Hello, best chatters, best lurkers, work lurkers, hands up if you're work lurking, and the future lurkers. So Lois is here. Hello.
Hi.
So Ritchie. The first one that we did of LongStache Equinox readings, Autumnal Equinox, were with Orshi 3 years ago. I posted that link.
You mean we've been around the wheel 3 times?
We have been around the wheel 3 times. So 24 of these little Sabbats.
Think of the air miles we could have clocked up.
It's a good point. Good point.
But it's been fun, and we've had so many lovely people along the way, haven't we?
We have. And so I was looking at this. We had Orshi, We have Chris from Elemental Cartomancy. We had Ken Payne,
Yeah.
the amazing creator of the Hecatean Oracle. And so it's great. Oh, look. Kathy Tortoiseshell Moon is here. So, and Mary is here. And did I already say hi to Sue?
You did say, but Sue deserves being said hello to many times. She's lovely.
Hi, Sue.
Sue is a Glastonbury Candle ambassador, like I am. So,
ooh, swanky.
Yes.
So let's pause for a minute. We're not going to spend a lot of time explaining what the equinox is or Mabon. I will say it is the second of the 3 harvest festivals in the Northern Hemisphere. It is a great time. It's, of course, a fire festival.
Yep.
I think most Sabbats are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they are. Yeah.
And but then it's one of those things. The important aspect of it is this is when you really check if you are an agrarian culture. You need to check whether or not you're going to have enough food to make it through the winter and before you can get things planted. So this is when we're doing a lot of balancing.
It's a bit last chance, isn't it? It's get those house repairs done before the winter starts, or
yes,
or dig out your woolly jumpers time, isn't it?
Yes. Oh, thank you. I have a couple of windows that need work, just like you did. So
windows, you can't see them. All beautiful now.
Yes. And by the way, we're on the big screen of Pamela. So let's give her a good smile. Hi, Pamela.
Hi, Pamela.
Ingrid is here. Yes, the third is Samhain. You are correct.
Yeah.
So, it's also a great time of the year for balance. This is the equinox, equal night, equal day.
Yeah. 12 hours. Do you know something that I found out is that actually it's not today. The 25th is actually 12 hours of night. 12 hours. It's called the equilux.
Equilux?
Lux, yeah. However, the equinox we're doing today is the point where the sun crosses, whichever one it is, I can never remember, Cancer or Capricorn. So the planet's tipping.
Oh, yes, yes.
But actually, sorry to break everything, it's actually just slightly longer still. The day's quite, but we're heading there. It's about this time. Yes. And it's about getting that balance of light and dark in there. But if you want to be really specific, it's about the 25th. If you want your days exactly half, 25th.
That's great. That sounds, Peter was talking about that. And of course, I did not get his book that I have reviewed. But yeah, you're right. These things, because it's different things. You are exactly right. And here you go. Deanne said, yes, the day after my birthday, 9/24, the last sweet days of saying goodbye to the light.
But remember, Deanne, it's the time to dig your flannel shirts out. So it's a positive there. We all know how much you love a flannel shirt.
Yes. Yes. And Meggings.
And Meggings. I've been wearing Meggings more recently. I've introduced it as part of my Morris dancing outfit. And much commented they are too.
I like that. Jeffrey found a pattern that I could make some Meggings if I wanted to.
Wow.
So, let's see if people would like me to watch me sew a pair of Meggings.
Who wouldn't want to see that?
And for me to model them. But let's just say balanced. And yeah, indeed, bring on the darkness, flannels and Meggings. Exactly, always ready
to dance. Love you, dear.
Do you have any habits or things that you do on the equinox?
Normally, I would go and do a ritual with my druid friend. I didn't do it this year, but that's okay. I don't beat myself up about doing that. It's about. I think this time of the year is about balance, pausing, because it is about that moment of pausing, the switching over, and I think the energies as well. Really, this year I've noticed the energies going from summer into the darker part have been really noticeable, and lots of things have been going on. We've had lunar eclipses, we've had all sorts of, the energy's all a bit stirred up. So I like to take it as a pause, and I always do a check-in every Sabbath. I spend time breathing, taking a pause, and particularly this time, gratitude. I think this is a harvest festival. It's about gratitude for what has happened over the year.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's the important thing. That's what I'm taking out of this year as well, rather than worrying about busying and it's about taking time to check in with yourself, making sure you're okay and everyone else is okay around you.
I really like that. I find for me, I do try to spend time in the equinox doing the things that I want to be doing for the next 6 months.
Mm.
So I have already started that, even though we don't officially get 12 hours until the 25th. And I'm enjoying that. I'm moving with purpose, as I used to write in performance assessments for people who strolled rather than moved with purpose.
Mm-hmm.
So, and
The other nice thing about this is that, Matt, when you're doing lots of reading, there's not a great deal of extra stuff to do with this festival. It's not like Samhain where you have to do all the the wonderful Halloweeny stuff and ancestor work. This is just quite a gentle kind of sitting into it and not relaxing into it necessarily, but spending that time. You haven't got to run around and see sunrises and sunsets and do all that business. And if you actually look at social media, people are all quite calm about this Sabbath, this festival.
mm-hmm.
It's all about food and just taking time to pause, regardless of whether you're going from lighter to darker or darker to lighter. It's that nice just sit down and settle.
I like that. Jeffrey and I are getting together with some friends this evening. We are looking at this as a Thanksgiving celebration. So we're looking at that. People have heard it called the Witches' Thanksgiving.
Yes.
And I think this works well. And yeah, and Beth is like I see it as food and portals.
Yeah. Perfect.
So,
but it's about what you want, isn't it? It's not feels like you have to go and do lots of decorating. It's one of those ones where you can just. There's no pressure. You just do you do you, however it makes you happy.
You do you. I love that. I recently had the opportunity to read to do a conversation with Medium Betsy Palmer and Purple Elephant Deb H about the grid.
Yeah.
And Deb calls it, I think it was during that show, doesn't matter. September is October Eve.
Oh, I like that.
So
but also, there's a lot of people forcing Halloween on me already. If you notice, it's a lot like, it's the BER months, and everyone's getting super. And I get that, but let's just take a breath before we start, Halloweening it up a bit.
Yes, and Halloween can be, every day is Halloween. We all know that song.
Yeah.
And if you don't, look it up. It's a very good song from the late 80s. I loved it.
Yeah.
So, we are doing readings, which are the opposite of the readings we did at the vernal equinox. And so this time we're doing, what did you learn from the light part of the year? And what will the dark part of the year teach you? So my question for you before we start that, Ritchie, we are going to use the giveaway tool.
Mm-hmm.
And as always, this is a great time to remind everybody to like and subscribe because it's free. It really does help us when you do that. This is also for entertainment purposes only. Do not make decisions based upon what we say. Seek professional assistance. Really, kids.
Really. Like and subscribe. It makes my algorithm quiver.
Ooh, we all want and show your support by going over to Ritchie's channel after the live and leaving some words that will make his algorithm
quiver.
So I'm using the ink witch.
What decks are you using?
I'm using the ink witch. I was unable to find my. I had manipulated some of the new deck, the Endless Oracle, and then I'm also using Seasons of the Witch, the Mabon Oracle.
Beautiful. Mabon.
What are you doing?
Well, my friend, I have dredged deep into the bottom of the tarot storage boxes for this one. I was like, okay, let's find some decks. Calm, we can do this today. Part of the process of this is to send to them. And I discovered that I haven't used the Light Seers. Does everyone remember the Light Seers? Do you remember when we all had the Light Seers? We didn't use anything else but the Light Seers. Well, you know what? I haven't used it for ages, so I thought, let's give that one a crack again. The Light Seers. Plus the Calandra. We're going with the Calandra Tarot. This one might not show up on the screen. It's a bit, the artwork's a bit fuzzy, so I might not use it. But I've also got the lovely Starlight, but this is the brown and gold version, as we are autumnal. But the other final thing that I do like about an equinox is it is time to swap over my Wendy Andrews Oracle into what I call the Winter Darker one. So we're going with the Goddess Dreams. Goddess Dreams? Goddess Love, the darker one. So we're doing that one today.
I love it.
First time this season.
And Maru has made me go, oh, right. It's the Light Seers. Light. There you go. And Beth is having to think of the last time she used.
Yeah. We were all raving about it a few years ago, weren't we? We were all buying multiple copies, and now it seems to have gone to the bottom of the tarot box. So it's time to dredge out your Light Seers, folks. Come on, you can do this.
I will be honest with you. I pull it out every time I'm doing a reading for Beth.
Do you?
I do.
Well, that's nice.
Yes, because I know it's such an emotional deck. Anyhow, that being said, we're teasing Beth.
We are.
You can use the Light Seers. And so here we go before we start the readings. This section of the video is brought to you by the word autumnal. Everyone say it with me. Autumnal. Autumnal. Of, relating to, or characteristic of autumn. Drop like the autumn leaves and like, share, subscribe to our channels. Autumnal.
I love it.
I love that word.
I love how you embrace it.
Oh, yes. And I embrace it for all the mean and nasty reasons. And by the way, Plucky Heroine says the two questions make for a great meditation. I think so. And if you are a person who would like to do journaling, I think it would be amazing. So we also have Tim, because Pamela mentioned something about the releasing of the bras, and Timmy is very interested in going to a releasing of the bras incident. Timmy, I was not aware that you are wearing a bra. I mean, I think that's very good. And it's any day now. There you go. And so Mabon would be an awesome name for a cat. Oh,
I've still got one. I'm not planning on getting any more just yet.
I would actually like a couple of cats, but
Would you?
I would. I'm a cat person because you can go out of town for the weekend and they'll be fine. So,
Yeah.
all right. So how this works, everyone, is we put this on, or I put this up, and then I do something silly like this, and then we see which we're going to pull 3 names first to see who is going to get Debbie. Thank you, Debbie. Please let us know you are here. And we next have I am totally loving these. Sue.
Sue.
And Sue is the opposite.
She is. She's the opposite.
She's the opposite. It's okay. And so then next up we have
Lois.
Lois. So I hope all right. So that's that. I'm loving here, let's just do one more. So it's
Let's do one more. Come on, let's do it.
it's
We've got to keep the balance of having 4 rather than 3.
Pamela Batchelor, who was just saying no way. So Pamela, and all right, I've got to see who's here. Okay, so we've got Debbie.
Mm-hmm.
Lois is here. Sue, I hope you're here. And Pamela is here. And we are going to, Pamela is here. So we're still waiting for Sue. I haven't seen Sue. But,
Hang on a moment, drop the cards.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh. So Debbie is first. So I am reading, what did you learn from the light part of the year? Debbie, from the light part of the year, you learned the 6 of Cups. You learned the importance of taking some time and being nostalgic, feeling that when you remember and you recall and you allow the past to sit with you, it makes you stronger. It makes things much more beautiful. It colors your life with ways that you cannot do by yourself. I would also say it also taught you the importance of making sure that you're hydrated, but not just with regular hydration, with intentional hydration. So there you go.
Right, Debbie, I've pulled 2 cards because I can do that.
Yes.
And that's to turn me off. So I've got for you, for the darker half, what's going to teach you. I have the Empress and I have the 7 of Pentacles. Now, both of these cards seem to be about that period of like pausing, almost like gestation, that kind of internal development before things sort of start sprouting again. This is very much about making sure that what you put into practice in the last few months is now in place, is now, it's really weird. Gerald and I were actually talking about something like this before we came on. It's about, it feels like now you've had all the time to practice. It's now time to start putting it into real tangible stuff. I hope that makes a little bit of sense. It just feels that you've had that time to prepare. The preparation is still there, but you will be needing the things that you've learned coming into play during this darker half of the year. So it's about that pausing. It's making sure that, you know, if this was a plant, you'd making sure it was watered, it was strong, it was repotted, it was ready to go again for the next season. And so it's about, I suppose, assembling everything that you've got and making sure it's all in place for when it's needed.
I'm actually going to add to that, Ritchie, what she learned through the light part of the year is the fuel to exactly what you are talking about. It's so true, because it feels very much, it feels very ancestral to me.
Yeah. Yes. It feels like energy coming from way back.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah. Well, thank you,
Loving it.
Debbie. I love it. And so, and Timmy said decisions lead to implementation.
Nice word.
And Debbie said, thank you. I love this message. I'm making hot herbal tea, hot herbal tea right now. Hard for me. Hard for me.
Sue is here as well. I've noticed in chat as well.
Yes.
So
And so Sue is next. And so Sue, because Sue is from down under, she's just beginning the year. And I don't have my, here's what I'll do. I could make this work for Sue. So Sue, we are reading for Sue in relation to.
So what did the learn from the dark part of the year for
Yep.
third, and you're going to do what will the lighter part teach you?
Yes.
Correct.
Yes.
I get the darkness again, like my soul.
You must have a soul before it can be dark, Ritchie.
Well, do you know what? I'm going to go back. I was going to pull a different card. I'm going to go back to light seals.
Sue said, my heart is in the UK. Wish I was there.
Yeah. Right. So what will the let me get the prompt right before I go, just wait for it to come across again. What did you learn from the darker part of the year? I have got for you the Five of Wands, and I've also got for you the Nine of Cups. There's been issues, there's been strife, there's been misunderstandings, there's been the Five of Wands talks about people just not playing by the rules and not playing the game properly. And you've now got a chance to almost, well, you've thrown that all up in the air. You've got the beautiful Nine of Cups. This is a card of wishing. And as you can see on this person, on this card, this person is throwing everything up in the air in absolute excitement and astonishment, and can pick. So you are now getting this chance of going, that happened all then. Now I'm in a position where I can now not necessarily call the shots, but I dare dream. And I think that is what's important about this card, because it's about manifesting, knowing what you want to go for, and then pulling in that energy to make it happen.
I am thrilled to see that, because I have the Six of Wands. What will the light part of the year teach you? It is going to teach you to celebrate your successes. Put yourself out there and celebrate what recognition you get. Allow it to wash over you. You don't have to stand with your arms quite that far up and a skirt that short. However, it is important for you to actually bask in the light of which you deserve.
Take the balls.
Yeah, definitely. That's great.
Lovely.
I am Lulu is here and Heather is here. Yes, miniskirt optional. Heather says hello to everyone. Thank you, Sue. This is I'm so glad you were able to be here for that. Avert your gaze, and Lois is up next.
Lois, am I back in the dark half again now?
Yes, you're there. I'm keeping the light seers out for when Beth.
I can feel it. Yeah, using light seers. I'm gonna switch this one up. I'm
just gonna say, All right. I got a O for F's sake from Beth. Lois, what did you learn from the light part of the year? You learned you are the Queen of Pentacles. You have the ability to nurture something. You have the ability to allow something to come together in its own time. You learned the importance of honoring your divine feminine and allowing it to be available so that you can help people. And I think this is a really amazing. It's all about comforting and nurturing. You learned how to nurture at a new level, Lois. So there you go.
Right, Lois. I've got the Tower and the Five of Cups for you. So these are often cards that people don't appreciate often getting in a spread, particularly when they're together. We might be thinking, uh-oh. But the Tower actually is quite an amazing card. We don't like it because we don't like change, and that's the problem with the Tower card. But like anybody who has had a Windows 11 update recently, you know that you have to hold the button down for 5 seconds for a reboot. And this is what this card is telling you to do. There will be the opportunity when things feel like they are a little bit out of control, where things may be getting on top of you. It's there for a reason. And it's there so that you can literally reboot and level up and start again. We don't like starting from scratch. It doesn't necessarily mean you have to, that everything's going to be a catastrophe. It's just that you're getting a chance for things to perhaps finish off so that you can rebuild them. The Five of Cups again suggests that there's a bit of sadness, a bit of loss going on here. However, always remember with the Five of Cups is that 3 of those cups are knocked over, but this person is not seeing the other 2 cards that are up, right? There is always something positive to take out of the situation. You just sometimes have to have it pointed out to you that may be the case. Because of the nature of those cards, I pulled you a wonderful oracle card as well, Lois. And you just got the card of care, be gentle with yourself. And I think that is a really lovely card to take into. And remembering what we're talking about there, I don't think it's going to be any nasty shocks. I don't think it's anything to be majorly worried. It's just things are going to come along that may just feel like they're throwing you off course a bit. But it's kind of meant to be, and it will be okay. So just take care of yourself.
I love that. That's great. Thank you, Lois. Heather has asked, what deck are you using, Ritchie?
Oh, this one here. This is the Calandra Tarot, which is really lovely. It's nice and kind of, it's a bit ethereal. It's a bit, yeah, it's nice. And it's got lovely backs. It's perfect for this time of the year. Those are the backs. It's got trees going through all the fall.
Oh, nice.
Seasons. That's beautiful,
nice.
Isn't it?
Lois says, this year has been a reboot in a big way. So grateful. I learned to learn every day. Thanks, guys. You're very welcome. And by the way, Heather is here by Bresh, Bone, and Indigo Ash, as well as Nancy O'Crone's Intuition. I am a guest the end of October for the Divine Feminine conversation. So I think it would just be best if people, subscribe to my channel, because I will definitely be posting that. I did see Linda de Gonzalez has arrived.
Yeah,
Yes, it's
as well.
October 20th. Yes, that's true. So, avert your gaze.
Mm-hmm.
If I've missed anyone, I apologize. And so, what do they call it when there's a lot of rain or dampness around? I mean, I don't call it England.
Yeah.
Call it the Pacific Northwest.
Yeah, probably called it Wales or Ireland, actually, might be more specific.
Yes.
A lot of dampness. Moist?
I'm not sure. I will have to look that one up. And Sue said, this is spot on, Ritchie. It's been difficult few months or year even. I'm excited to see what comes up for me in these next few months.
Oh,
there you go.
Take care, my friend.
So, okay. So we're back to, I'm not speaking any word. Ritchie did.
Right. Pamela, what do we learn from the light part of the year? There were some choices going on. We've got the Two of Swords. Oh, goodness me. Do you know what? I don't like the Two of Swords when it comes to reading tarot. It always puzzles me. I'm never quite sure what the meaning is here. So let's take the image from here. It feels again like you may have been not sure which direction to go, but that's not actually your fault. I think it feels that people may have been guiding you, or perhaps giving you too much information, or literally just making too much noise, and may have actually just blocked your channels that have actually allowed you to make good decisions, or make the decisions at the right time. I've also got the wonderful Ace of Cups. So this has also been a time for you to shine from your heart chakra. It's been a time where you can get back in touch with your friendships, whether that's your own personal friendship with yourself or friendships with other people, perhaps romances, whatever it is. But it feels like you've had a real chance to do some soul searching of the heart, and you're in a really good place. It feels like it's shining. It feels like you're ready. You've done a lot of the work already.
Mm-hmm.
And now it just feels that you know where your love, where your emotions need to go, and you're happy to give them.
So I'm pulling this from Seasons of the Witch, the Mabon Oracle, and I got Harvest Witch, which is card 21. And the key words are rewards for effort, maturity, and satisfaction. I actually love this for this position quite a bit. What will the dark part of the year teach you? It will teach you what sacrifices have you made for the greater vision of what is to be. This winter, this darker part of the year, Pamela, really feels the choices that you're making and the sacrifices that you've made in the light part of the year are now going to be second nature. They are going to lead you to really manifesting what it is that you want. I'm also going to say you're going to, be sharing. Go ahead, Ritchie.
I'm also going to say birds. We both got blackbirds, crows, ravens. The backgrounds are quite similar, isn't it? It's kind of a bit similarity, these cards going on there. So if blackbirds, crows mean something to you, then again,
this is your person is actually behind this barn right here.
Yeah.
Because she can't choose what she was to bring for the festival.
Yeah. I'm going to bring crows to the festival.
Yeah. There you go. Pamela did say the Two of Swords is my inner world. I love it. Harvest Witch. I'm a fledgling. Thank you. I love the heart message. Yes.
You're welcome.
Yes, you're welcome. Crows can often be listening to messages coming on the wind. Oh, yeah.
Crows recognize people as well.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, crows give you a name. If you see a crow regularly, like you're walking in the, they'll actually come up with a name for you, like your own personal crow name. I love that.
I love that too.
Mm.
Speaking of blackbirds, I'm actually having a raven meetup in the middle of October with Raven Tarot Meditation and Wild Raven Tarot.
The ravens are coming.
The ravens are coming. Also, Trees Gossip with the crows.
I love that.
Yeah, the trees gossip. The crows gossip about you too. Don't cross a crow. Don't
ever cross the crow.
Yes, something about that. Okay, we've got. Let's get Let's get 4 more readings, and let's see who we have. So, next up. This is a good opportunity for everybody to like and subscribe. I am Lulu. Please let us know you're here, Lulu. That's your real name. And I don't know which song. I feel like I should be wearing my leggings with this, wearing a sparkly tutu. Michelle Krantz. Say hi, Michelle. And who do we have after Michelle? And you're right, Twin Tarot with Gary and David. Very fancy. Madame Maru.
Oh, Madame Maru.
I love that. We just got some thunder.
Did you?
Yes. So it's just when Madame Maru's name was called. Oh my.
Thor is happy.
Yes. Hana. And okay, so we are all right. We are waiting for. I got Madame Maru. Hi, Gemily, and I am Lulu is here.
Lovely.
And was checking for Michelle Krantz. So there we go. Am I missing Michelle? I don't see Michelle.
No.
I see Maru. If you think of those two as the best stashes on YouTube, please give us a thumbs up. I would agree with you.
I love that. Thank you.
All right, got you, Johanna. Yes, we will give you a good general. And so Michelle, we're waiting for Michelle. And why did I not put Maru in there? There he is. There we go. So first up, I am Lulu. And Lulu is their real name.
Lulu.
I define Maharaja. Okay. I am Lulu. What did you learn in the light part of the year? Yes, Shelley is here. And I am Lulu. I'm ready. Yay. What you learned from the light part of the year, you learned the importance of regular and meaningful rest. You have overextended yourself a lot. Don't tell me you haven't, because I'm not a psychic, but I know things. You did. You have. You were actually, I would say, Lulu, you were actually forced to take a break. You had to be, maybe you were in bed sick, something like that. However, that's what the importance of regular rest and meaningful rest has come up, and not just physical rest, but mental rest. Do something that gives your brain something else to think about, because if you're always twirling, medium Betsy Palmer calls it twirling, when you just sort of go. You need to you figured out a way to notice when you're twirling and how to prevent you from twirling too much.
That's so interesting you said that, because I feel there's more twirling to be had, because I've pulled for you for the next part of the year the wonderful Three of Cups here. And I'm getting a sense, because I pulled this with an oracle card that says love your body. It really feels like you're going to be getting together with perhaps a group of friends, or making new friends by doing some kind of new hobby that may involve physical movement, or perhaps
Ooh.
dance, or I'm thinking perhaps just having a bit more of a social life, perhaps going out a bit more. But it really feels like you've been given you're giving yourself the permission to go and enjoy yourself. That could be, as I say, going to have drinks with a friend. It could be meeting up for coffee. But it feels like there's going to be much more sociable. So yeah, I'm just wondering if you're planning on doing sort of dance or yoga or some kind of group activity that is a bit more physical. So it's interesting what you said there. I'm also wondering if you're planning to have a bit of a holiday, because I've also pulled the Chariot card, and it feels like these two cards are linked. So it feels like, are you planning to go on a trip to see some friends, or perhaps a mini holiday or something with a group of people, perhaps a group of people that you haven't been away with before? Because there's a real sense of camaraderie and just getting out your own rut and kind of exploding onto the scene. But it just feels joyous. This feels a really lovely, joyful energy of just don't ever say no. Just go and do it, and don't regret any of it.
So more twirling, but the right kind. And so funny, I've been looking for a salsa dance class or belly dancing.
Do you know what? Look at this. I actually thought belly dancing with this card. Look at that.
Hello, this is the short.
And love your body. Belly dancing is all
Yes.
about showing and celebrating.
And yes, group girls trip to Mexico in February.
There you go.
And Ritchie, I think what's really I love how our cards blend, because if she didn't shut off her brain and the thinking, she would never be able to be present in her body and to go, damn, I like this. I am all that. And yeah, I'm going to go twirl a little bit.
Yeah.
And I've got friends who will help me.
I hope you have a wonderful time, Lulu.
I do too. So, all right. Thank you for being here. I have not yet heard from Michelle Krantz. So we're going to actually move to Madame Maru.
Madame Maru.
So
what did you learn from the late part of the year? Right, I've got the Hierophant for you.
ooh.
I love the Hierophant in this deck because it takes away all that kind of patriarchal, traditional, churchy stuff that goes on with this card. This is about somebody celebrating their spirituality, they found themselves. They know what they're doing. They know they're for shizzle, so to speak. There, and it's about being grounded in what your belief system is, or whatever your belief spirituality practice may be. you know that you've landed, you know that you've arrived, you know that you're on pretty solid ground when it comes down to it as well. I've also pulled for you the King of Swords. Oh, I love this King of Swords card.
Mm-hmm.
Again, we got crows. We love a lot of crows with this deck here as well. But you've got somebody here who has asked the right questions. They've analysed the situation. They've not necessarily overthought it, but they've got the answers. They worked hard at getting the thought process, and a bit like you said with your AI, you've asked the questions, you've refined it, you've got it down pat. They know what they're doing, and this it's a sense of you, Maru, just being in again, having put the work in, and now you're in that wonderful place where you go, yeah, I know what I'm about now. Perhaps I wasn't before, but now I'm grounded and I know where I need to be for the next 6 months, for the rest of the season, for the rest of the year, whatever it is. But you feel in very safe space.
Which I actually love that you got the Hierophant now that I can pronounce it correctly, because Maru was helping me with my incorrect pronunciation of the Hierophant, and Beth helped me figure out a connection specifically with that Hierophant, because he may be enjoying some things that are altering to make him very high, so Hierophant.
Mm-hmm.
So and so what I have for you, what's the dark part of the year going to teach you? It's going to teach you the Scarecrow.
Mm-hmm.
And this is about guardianship. It's about being part of a community and being part of that. And remember that you are not alone. Move with confidence as you are guided. Again, crows.
Right.
If you have a conical hat, I might suggest you maybe put it on.
Yeah.
And I also love the sunflowers here. Sunflowers are rather gorgeous. I was just, guardian, keyword guardian. You have help and support. So please remember that. I'm going to give you the affirmation for this. I am guided. I am supported. I walk in confidence, knowing all is as it should be. I am safe. I am protected. I move with ease, knowing all is as it should be. Yep. Yep. And oh yes, they're Crow Crew. Yes. And Michelle is here.
Oh, great.
So this is great. So thank you, Maru. So next up, we have Michelle and then Johanna. And
Okay.
Maru said, sunflowers are a personal symbol of mine. Since I'm tall, I am generally happy. That's cool. Okay, Michelle. What did you learn from the light part of the year? It's raining here, which makes me a little sad. That means our gathering tonight will need to be inside and not outside. Michelle, what did the light part of the year teach you? It taught you the Four of Pentacles. It taught you how to save and to really use what you have. It taught you to appreciate the resources, not just money, but also your body, your environment, your home, and the things that you bring to the table. And that's a really good lesson, because when you appreciate those, the universe can say, oh, look, Michelle knows how to handle this. We're going to give Michelle more resources because she can handle them. I love that.
Okay. I've got two very interesting cards. I don't think I've ever had these in combination together. I've got the Three of Swords for you and the Two of Cups. So the Three of Swords does speak of sadness and loss and general heartbreak. But with the joy of these Two of Cups, it's either there's going to be someone very close to you who is going to help you through this very, very quickly. The issue that may come is, is not going to be perhaps as severe as it was. And this person around you, it could be a new friend, it could be an old friend, but there's real sense of camaraderie, and they're almost opposite, these cards, in many ways. I'm loving the fact we're talking about balance and the switching of the equinoxes. There's a real sense that, you know, you've got the loss, the sadness, but then you've got the joy of starting a new friendship, or perhaps a new partnership, or new people coming into your life who are going to lighten your life, will make your heart heal again, make you forget any sadness that you have. And that's joyous, and that's a beautiful thing. So look out for those people. And if you do feel that there's a situation that's coming up that is quite sad or emotional, do reach out to people, because they will help you through it.
Give people an opportunity to support you, because people are. So you got a 2 and a 3?
Yeah, 3. It was the 3 first, and then the 2. Yeah.
And I got a 4.
There you go.
So 2, 3, and 4. How's that for a nice build? So, and okay, Johanna is up. Oh, avert your gaze. Yes, and Shelley said, save, use what you have, appreciated resources, body, environment, home. Yeah, you're right. I love that.
Right, moon. What does the moon mean to you, Johanna? Because I've got the moon card, and I've also got the Empress, which has got a moon on it as well as a planet. So the moon is obviously something that's been in the background, whether you've been aware of it or not, for the last few months, as you've had the lighter season there. 2 major arcanas too. So we're talking business here, aren't we? You've obviously had a time to grow, to enjoy the summer, to enjoy what you've been developing, what you've been growing. The moon now suggests that that's a cycle that has finished with. It is now a cycle that is ready to close down. The lunar energy, I think, is going to be really important to you at the moment. So I don't know if you have worked with the moon or are developing that idea, but I would really think about bringing the moon in, because the moon, as we know, goes through its 13 cycles a year. And when we're going through a change like the equinoxes, from a lighter to darker or vice versa, sometimes we need the inner gears of the moon cycle to help us get through it. It's a bit like a catapult can shoot you off. What I'm saying really is that concentrate on lunar energy, because that's going to be an important thing for the rest of the year, I think, there. And it's going to be that time of, you know, the stuff you've been working on. If you do stuff at new moons or full moons, keep doing that. Follow the lunar cycle when it comes to developing and growing.
I mean, yeah, you just cannot make this stuff up, because I got for you Queen of the Dead.
Oh,
Queen of the Dead. Her key words are embracing your dark side, naughtiness, and using darkness for good. What this is about, literally, we're going into the darker part of the year, and this is saying, and Ritchie set this up, embrace the moon cycles and the darkness, because there's always a need to balance. The Queen is an aspect of the Empress. You cannot deny that. It's really very powerful. And I like what it says here. See if I can. Fear not the rage of fire living within, for it is the power of your fierceness waiting to taste you fully. So I'm looking at this and I'm really thinking this what you're going to learn from the darker part of the year. You're going to learn the depth of your experience and be willing to sit in the darkness and to sit in the uncomfortableness and using it to help you.
Mm.
Maru said darkness for resting, resting for healing. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, Johanna, I hope that makes some sense. I was looking to see if there was a chant for this, but there was not. There's a new moon on this one, and Ritchie got the moon, so I
A
think the
new
moon
moon
is.
tonight. Is it a new moon tonight?
It was a new moon yesterday.
No.
It was about and so all right. Would you like to do, because we're just
Yeah,
in an hour.
I'd
Would
like to do a collective if that's okay.
I would love to do a collective,
I
and
realise there's a lot of people that we haven't had a chance to do readings for, so I'd like to do one for the collective.
how about we both do a collective reading
Mm-hmm.
using these prompts? Like,
Okay.
do both of them. Did you already pull yours?
No, I haven't. So I'm going to do both. I'm going to do one for the light and one for the dark. Am I going to do that?
Yeah.
Let's do
Yeah,
it.
that's okay. I can put you in the hot seat if you want.
No, 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 no. For the light part, we'll use the light seers.
This is fascinating, this idea.
And you know what? I'm also going to pull a third card because I can.
Everybody, because you can. That is what the dark part of the year is going to teach Ritchie, because he can.
Because I can. Oh, this is nice.
Why is it nice?
Okay, right. What has the last part done for us? I've got the Six of Swords. There's been a transition. There's been a movement. There's the need to move on. There's the need to find perhaps a new space to exist, a new space to thrive in. Time to leave things behind. And our Six of Swords there. There's the boat. Those birds are pulling that boat to a different location. And that location doesn't physically have to be somewhere to move to. It can be your own body. It can be your own soul that you're moving and thinking about where is the best place for me to thrive. We have as well, we've had it already today, the Two of Cups has come out. Again, this joyful card for the next darker part there. It really feels like we've gone from being quite isolated, quite individualized, having to make breaks and do the moving and do the soul searching as well, to suddenly be finding soul mates and friends and people to make you cheerful. And I think that's going to be really important the next 3 or 4 months, is to do things that brings you joy. Sometimes the world can be a really difficult place to exist in. So finding somebody to reach out to, have a laugh, have a conversation, have a drink, have a coffee, whatever it is, but make time for those ones, because those little things are incredibly important. We also have an oracle card, and it's number 1, authenticity. Let your truth be heard. Isn't that?
Ooh.
Over to you, my friend.
I got from the Ink Witch. What did you learn from the light part of the year? You learned strength, the importance of persevering, the importance and value of showing up even when it's hard, the importance of looking the challenges right in the face and saying, I see you. Here's a flower. I still see you. It's like, boom.
Yeah.
And this Eric does give credit to the original photographer as the inspiration for this in the book. This is great. And it is a powerful image. So what the light part of the year, what did we learn? We learned that need for perseverance. The dark part of the year is going to give us an opportunity to be the fawn. We're going to learn the ability to be curious and to explore the world within worlds.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's a really, really nice match, because this, I will be very honest with you, everybody, this has made me very tired. Ritchie and I were talking about this backstage. Having to do this has made me exhausted. I need this to give me my energy back and to help return it, to move forward with curiosity. And because Ritchie has done it, I was going to pull a third card. I don't know. Have you ever heard of the secret, of the Witch's Garden?
Once or twice.
Once or twice?
Every night. Yes,
Every night. This is the one I need to I need to get Sasha Graham, you and me together and have a conversation. Would you show up for that?
Yeah.
Okay. And so this other card, it's like, the Chariot.
Oh, yeah.
Isn't this an interesting card with we're talking about balance.
Yeah.
One of the horses is black, one of them is white. They're trying to go off in different direction. It's the charioteer who has to keep firm on the reins to keep them moving in the appropriate direction.
Is there a lot of fruit and vegetables in the back of that? Looks like there's a harvest.
Yes. And maybe this is a card where you are actually going out there and you're sharing what you have. Share your resources. Travel just beyond your own world, but be willing to stay focused. I also think it's a great thing. You never know how you might impact someone. Seriously, you never know. You never know. So
that's beautiful. Thank you. That's been lovely.
And and Lori has gotten her first deck. It's called Colorful Dreams.
Ooh.
Love that.
That's nice.
So
your first deck.
Mm-hmm. And
do you remember your first deck, Gerald?
Do I? Everybody who is watching, do I remember my first deck? My first deck that was I received was the Inner Child Tarot, or the Inner Child cards. But who knows what my first deck was? Yours was the Sheridan Douglas, wasn't it?
That was my second. My first one was I read the book first before I got the deck. So the first book I read had all the Sheridan Douglas illustrations. So I learned tarot from the book. But my first proper deck, proper reading deck, was the Sacred Rose.
Oh, okay.
But the Sheridan, I didn't get the Sheridan Douglas for a lot later. But yeah, I cut my teeth on that book.
Yes, and it's a good book. I do have it.
The Alfred Douglas book.
And by the way, Kaylee has been work lurking this whole time.
Oh,
and so yes, and Beth remembers my first deck. The Robin Wood was the first deck I bought on my own. Oh, thank you, Sonia. Ritchie and Gerald, you bring such joy. I love your sense of humor and your upbeat attitude. Thank you. You have made my day.
I'm sorry we didn't get to read to everyone, but we'll be back, won't we?
We will. And in fact, we're going to be back doing rock, paper, scissors on Friday at the same time.
Yeah.
We're doing caffeinated and unfiltered readings for rock, paper, scissors. So, best of luck.
I'm going to keep my light seers out. I'm going to do it with the light seers. So this time, caffeinated light seers.
I might actually do the Witch's Garden. So, because it's been sitting next to me, so I've been ignoring it. But now,
play with me, do something with me.
Yes. So, oh my gosh. Well, everyone, thank you so very much for joining us. Here's the thing that you can do. Share this video with someone who needs a bit of an uplift or needs to hear some of these messages. Also in this playlist, also in the description are the playlist to the LongStache readings. It's a good idea to go back and give it a nice view. So I want to do that.
And you'll see us aging gracefully through the years.
I would say you have aged very gracefully.
That's the picture upstairs in the loft.
I understand that reference, and I have read that book.
It's a brilliant book.
Yes, it is a brilliant book. And what's really interesting, I had at the time, 3 years ago when we were doing this with Orsi, I posted that on my community post. My hair is really long, and my neck is is thinner.
Thinner neck?
It's a thinner neck, so maybe I was doing this too much or something like that. I don't know.
Perhaps gravity has just got stronger over the years, and we're slowly just kind of going like
that. I'm trying not to do that. Linda and Rick, Linda, Timmy, and I are on Wednesday, and then Linda is hosting me for what is the show called, Linda? I should know this, but I'm pretty sure we will be doing readings, and they will be awesome.
Beautiful.
So winged insight, something like that. I should probably wear my angel wings.
Probably.
So thank you, everyone. And please remember, in a world where you could be anything, be kind. Bye.